Let me tell you a story. So, I've been chatting with this engineer, smart, articulate, successful. The kind of man who uses full sentences and punctuation. And you know I love that. And I'm very honest about this. I am deeply attracted to intelligence. And so when a man is smarter than me in certain areas, it kind of inspires me. It makes me want to grow. It makes me feel feminine. But here's what happened. And I want the man watching this, especially the ones who say, I struggle connecting with trans women, to really listen. Because this story might be about you. So we met on a dating app. The conversation was good. He's an engineer, logical, analytical, structured, and I like that. I like men who thinks deeply, and I like someone who can teach me something. It turns me on mentally. So one Sunday afternoon, he says, let's have a call. Cute. Then he says, let me put my shirt on. And I go, oh, are we having a voice call? He says, no, video. And I pause. And I say, I prefer to hear your voice first. Because for me, voice matters. Energy matters. Presence matters. A lot of men rush into video because they want visual stimulation. But a woman, especially a trans woman who has to assess safety, intention, and respect, needs to feel tone first. Are you calm? Are you nervous? Are you dominant in a grounded way or chaotic? Are you present? So we go to voice. I say playfully, is this the confident engineer I've been chatting with? And he says, yes. And I say, oh, it's nice to hear your voice. And I meant that. Now, here's where it gets interesting. I noticed something about him. Whenever I ask slightly deeper question, not aggressive, not accusing, just curious. And he becomes defensive. He says something like, why are you asking me that? Feels like you're ambushing me. Are you playing games? And I pause internally because I'm not interrogating him. I'm assessing. There's a difference. Men say that they want a high-value woman, but when she asks intelligent questions, suddenly it feels like pressure. Questions are not attacks. If you feel interrogated when a woman asks about your intentions, your values, your emotional readiness, that's not her playing games. That's her vetting, especially in trans dating. Because we deal with fetishization. curiosity without commitment. Men who want secrecy. Men who want access without responsibility. So, when I ask questions, it's not to trap you. It's to see if you're safe. And then he says something. He says he feels like I'm playing games if I don't talk sexually. Let me be clear. I love sex. And I have zero problem talking about sex with the right person. When I feel safe. When I feel connected. When chemistry builds naturally. But I do not rush intimacy with a stranger. He then tells me what he likes. Nice boobs, butt, and dick. Very straightforward, direct. And I appreciate honesty. But here's the difference between honesty and emotional maturity. So honesty is saying what you want. Maturity is knowing when to say it. Men think attraction equals talk sex immediately. Women think attraction equals feels understood first. If she slows the sexual conversation, she's not shy. She's calibrating. And he thought I was shy. I told him, oh, I'm not shy. I'm not just rushing intimacy before I feel connected. That's not withholding. That's discernment. And then he asks, can I send you nude pics? At least he asked permission. That's good. But I said, you don't need to. I'd rather build connection first. And here's something important for men watching. If she doesn't need your nude photos, that's actually a compliment. It means she's not there for free stimulation. She's there for depth. The thing that stayed with me though, he kept saying he felt interrogated. And I had to cut the call because I had chores to run. But I noticed something after. His silence. His focus on sexual escalation. His defensiveness. That's information. Sometimes what a man does not say tells you everything. If you feel pressure, she feels unsafe. If you interpret boundaries as rejection, you're not ready for a woman with standards. Especially not a trans woman who navigates projections daily. So when a woman slows things down, she's not rejecting you. She's seeing if you can handle depth. And here's the twist. I still like him, but because he's intelligent. And intelligence attracts me deeply. But attraction alone is not enough. Emotional security matters. If a man is intelligent but defensive, that brilliance becomes fragile. And fragility is not masculine leadership. For the men who struggle connecting with trans women, let me speak directly to you. If you find yourself jumping to sexual topics too fast, feeling attacked when asked deeper questions, thinking boundaries are games, interpreting pacing as rejection, you're not struggling because she's trans. You're struggling because emotional intimacy feels uncomfortable. Trans women are not harder to date. We just vet differently because we have to. Many men approach trans women from one of three places: curiosity, fetish, secret fantasy. And very few approach from, I want to understand her. And when you approach from the first three, you subconsciously rush sex because sex feels easier than vulnerability. And so now I'm asking myself, is he just sexually impatient or emotionally unavailable? And I don't need to interrogate him to know. His reactions already told me. And I want to know what you think. And I want to know, if a woman slows down sexual talk, do you feel rejected? Do you feel tested? Or do you see it as a sign she's serious? For women watching, have you experienced defensiveness when asking simple questions? Drop your thoughts below. Let's talk. And for the men who genuinely want to build connection, if you've ever thought, I don't know what to say, I don't know how to respond without messing it up, I feel like I say the wrong thing, I have proven ready to send scripts that get replies. Not manipulation, not games, just emotionally intelligent communication. If you want them, click the link in my bio or comment the word connect and I'll send you all the details. I don't judge him. He might just need more emotional range. But here's what I've learned. A man's reaction to your boundary tells you more than his attraction ever will. Intelligence is attractive, but emotional maturity, that's irresistible. I'll keep you updated on what happens next. Until then, protect your standards and build connection before chemistry. And this is not bad at all. Bye now.